This is a sports catastrophe production. Another sad, tragic event has happened in the world of sports, this time in the world of Canadian broadcasting and the CFL, as famed CFL and TSN analyst Chris Schultz passed away at age 61 in his home in Brampton, Ontario, due to a heart attack. Chris Schultz was a star player in the CFL and even played a few years in the NFL. He attended school in Burlington, Ontario, where he was part of a couple of Ontario championships and got a football scholarship from the University of Arizona. Not really known for their football history. He was recruited as a defensive tackle, but then he was converted to a left tackle as a senior, playing for the Arizona Wildcats. Schultz was actually selected by the Dallas Cowboys in the 7th round of the 1983 NFL Draft. He was also selected by Arizona in the USFL draft, but he decided to play for the Cowboys. He played mostly on special teams, all that. However, in 1985, Phil Pozdorak had injured his knee, which meant that Chris Schultz could play left tackle for the Cowboys, and he was a starter. When Pozdorak came back, he went back to being the backup. However, by near the end of the 1985-86 season, Schultz regained the left tackle position and did well. Unfortunately, the LA Rams basically ran the Cowboys over, especially Eric Dickerson's most yards in rushing in a postseason game, which still is the record today. Dallas basically waved over in 1986. Not completely because of the Rams' embarrassment of the Cowboys in the playoffs. So Schultz ended up playing for the Toronto Argonauts, who had his draft rights after drafting the first round of the 82 CFL draft. He would play 124 games for the Argos in a 9-year career, which led to 2 CFL All-Star appearances, 87 and 88. Was part of the 87 Grey Cup team that lost that famous 37-35 game to the Eskimos in the 75th Grey Cup in 87, and was member of the 91 team that had Rocket Ishmael score that famous kick return touchdown that sealed the deal and give John Candy, Bruce McNulty, and Wayne Gretzky as a Grey Cup as owners of the Argos. He was named to the Argos all-time team in 2007. After he retired from the Argos, he was a sportscaster for TSN, who basically was huge. He was basically the NFL insider for TSN with his famous Risky Business, where he picked 4 matchups in the NFL and basically gave it based on point differential, the point spread and all that. He was well known for his work during Grey Cup week, CFL panels, Grey Cup weekend, and of course Super Bowl weekend. But sadly, though, he died at the age of 61 from a heart attack, March 4th, 2021. And he will be sadly missed, as the CFL and TSN will never be the same without him.